Hi guys, we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So it seems as though this very old and tired article by Paola Board is going viral on social media for absolutely no reason. But fans are upset at Paola Board for saying that both Nicki Minaj and Cardi B helped usher female rap renaissance on the Hot 100, calling it the Nicki and Cardi effect. They said as hip-hop moves further away from an era where female rappers seemingly have to be affiliated with a crew of men to secure legitimacy and launch their own careers, the genre's reigning queens are helping a rising class of female rappers reach new levels of commercial success. Now, a lot of fans are upset about this because, fans have pointed out that Cardi B kind of has dumbed female rap down. Has made it okay for female rappers not be able to write their raps. Has basically opened the door for mediocrity in female rap. I've said that plenty of times. But fans are also calling out Nicki Minaj. A fan said, blaming Cardi for opening the door to a generation of talentless female rappers when y'all fave has collaborated with most of them is crazy. Now, if you guys remember, Erica Stanks said in the interview that Nicki Minaj doesn't collaborate with female rappers that could actually rap.
I love Nicki, but I just feel like I've been trying to reach out to her for a long time, and I just feel like she kind of ignored me, and I feel like she entertained the girls who really don't even know how to rap. You know what I'm saying? And my feelings hurt.
Like who?
Woo!
Call him out.
Y'all know what?
Call him out, Debo.
Now y'all know what girls really can't rap.
We don't know. We
don't do me like that. I'm gonna have to bring my 30 outside. Now don't do that.
Nice.
But moving on, y'all so crazy.
Now, this happened in 2022, 2021. So allegedly, she was talking about Coi Leray. Remember Coinfish and Nicki Minaj put out that song Blick Blick? And no shade, I said Coinfish was a TikTok rapper when that collaboration came out. And so allegedly that's who she was talking about. But fans are also talking about how Nicki Minaj has worked with Sexy Red. A lot of people don't feel like Sexy Red could really spit like that. Like she don't really got bars. Ice Spice. People talk about her working with Ice Spice. Ice Spice ain't that talented. And she also did the Say So remix with D0JA. And a lot of people feel like, I don't feel like that, but a lot of people do feel like D0JA Cat is not a real rapper, that she a pop star. Okay, I do feel like D0JA Cat's a rapper, but some people don't feel that way. So fans have been calling out Nicki Minaj for co-signing the least talented female rappers in the game. Okay, at least she didn't work with Sweetie. Okay, I think Sweetie is worse than all of them. So at least Nicki didn't do that. Okay, so that's all I'm grateful for, is that she did not co-sign trash Sweetie, the copper chain queen. As long as she didn't give her a cosign, I'm good. Okay, because not only is Sweetie not talented, she don't make bops. At least Ice Spice, Sexy Red, they have bops under their belt. Sweetie don't have any bops. Not in recent years, okay? Best Friends came out years ago. I do like that song, No Type, or I think it's called My Type or No Type. Rich Tivities is decent, but most of the time Sweetie puts out trash. But let me know if you guys agree or disagree with the sentiment that, allegedly Nicki Minaj has co-signed a lot of trash female rappers. I feel like when it comes to Nicki, she works with people that she's cool with. It don't always have to be about talent, okay? Because even some of the male rappers that she worked with, I don't feel like they have a lot of talent, but they're popular. Like Little Dookie, aka Little Uzi. She worked with him. I'm not really crazy about Little Dookie like that, musically. But he's popping. So I think it's more of if she has a relationship with you and you have a song that is popping, you know, she gonna hop on it. If it's popping and she don't F with you, she probably not gonna hop on it. Okay? Because there's a few girls that have asked for collaborations, like the Flo Millies, the Callies, and, you know, they've had popular songs, but she don't really mess with them like that. And the same thing with Scratch Off, too. You know, she turned down Scratch Off. Scratch Off can rap, but, you know, Nicki don't mess with her. Now, unfortunately, Megan Thee Stallion gets humiliated again. T0RRYCRAÍG's ex decides to throw some subliminal shade at Megan. You know, this video has been going viral, so let's take a listen.
Do I start the one where my ex is dating the Megan, was it the Megan Stallion? What's her name?
Meg the Stallion.
Meg the Stallion. Meg. Megan. I'm just gonna call her Megan.
Who's
Megan?
Who is Meg?
I don't know. I just get my vowels like always mixed up.
It's okay,
so
she's from Russia.
Like, she's a foreigner.
So I saw this.
Yes.
Me and Eva, we were sitting in bed scrolling on TikTok, and we're scrolling. Meg the Stallion pops up with some guy, and Eva's like, "Isn't that Olivia's ex?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, his name's Tori, right?"
Yep.
Not Tory Lanez, a different Tory.
Yeah, not that one.
Just imagine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't even get mad though, because it's like, damn, like that's kind of a flex, you know? Like
Yeah.
I can't even be mad at that at all, because like
I just wonder what his type is, because you guys dated, then he was talking to other girls when he was talking to you, and like they all look
very
like
similar. Like
you
we
guys.
all looked, yeah.
So I'm just curious what his type is.
What I've learned in my 29 years, men don't have a type. They like whatever they like. It could be a wide range. Like, I truthfully don't know a man that is specifically like on point with what exact type, to be fair.
Now, my whole thing is, why is this hoe trying to pretend like she don't know who Megan is when she was caught listening to Megan several times?
Star, girl. I ain't never asked to be the shit, girl.
She has posted several times listening to Megan Thee Stallion, but all because she's smashing your ex-boo, now you don't know who she is, okay? So that was corny. But I think T0RRYCRAÍG probably pulled a Tristan Thompson, and he got with Megan to help with his relevancy. You know, the same thing Tristan Thompson did with Chloe, where he got with Chloe because the Kardashians are popping, not necessarily Chloe because she's not the most popping Kardashian, but she has that name, and him being attached to Chloe keeps him in the limelight. It's the same thing with T0RRYCRAÍG, because allegedly he's not a great basketball player. I heard that his record is actually kind of trash, okay? So the fact that he's not really a star player, he probably needs all the publicity he can probably get. And that's probably why he's really dating Megan. Okay, or he could be trying to become a rapper. A lot of these basketball players like Iman Shumpert, LiAngelo Ball, you know, he has a hot song out called Tweaker. A lot of these NBA players, when the basketball thing ain't really working out for them, or they get tired of it, they want to become rappers. So he could be trying to transition out of basketball and get into music, okay? And maybe he gonna try to use Megan for that. But I feel like him cheating so early on in their relationship is a clear sign that he's not really into her like that. Okay, this is supposed to be the honeymoon stage. And like I said before, more women allegedly will be coming out that he's been talking to. So with that being said, I think Megan needs to cut him loose and move on with her life. Now, moving on from that, Irreplaceable, Independent Woman, and Baby Boy are among the 100 biggest songs of the century on Billboard Hot 100. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I definitely agree, okay? Now, here's the thing, though. I feel like people don't give enough credit to Queen Bee having classics under her belt. Like, Queen Bee really got classics. Like, you can still listen to all three of these songs and it'd be like, wow, these are hits, okay? People don't give Queen Bee the credit that she deserves for the hit songs that she made. Now, did she write all of them? No, but a lot of artists don't write the hits, okay? Whitney Houston didn't write her hits, okay? Britney didn't write her hits. Why does it matter if Queen Bee wrote it? That's what I don't understand. People be like, oh, Queen B don't write, okay? A lot of pop stars don't write. Rihanna don't write. Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande. Of course, they write some of their music, but they have writers. So people need to give, Queen B her flowers for having hit records from like 20, 30 years ago. And she's still relevant to this day. Ashanti, Alicia Keys, a lot of them not as relevant as Queen B. Now, moving on from that, Lil Baby's Wham officially sells 140K first week and debuts at number 1 and did 50K in per sales. Okay, so congratulations to Lil Baby. I didn't think he was going to make it when Bad Bunny released his album. I didn't think he was going to make it, but he did take the number 1 spot. I think this album is low-key trash, though. I think the reason why people really listened and tuned into his album was because he had a Future and Thug collaboration. Let's be very clear. I think his album is mid and definitely not going to be one of the best rap albums of the year. Okay, this probably going to be on the bottom tier of rap albums. I thought it was very mediocre. It sounded a little bit redundant, and I think Lil Baby needs to go back to his ghostwriter, Gunna Wanna, because a lot of his music recently has been trash. I think he need to go back to his ghostwriter and get them hits. Now, moving on to Jesy Nelson, the black fisher, okay? After she spent years of black fishing, trying to obtain the urban audience, and unfortunately her getting shelved by Republic, she has decided to get knocked up like Koi Fish, the other flop, after successfully ruining her career, okay? So I'm not really shocked that she got knocked up. I see a lot of flops getting knocked up. Flo Milli, no shade. You had that one song, but you really not that girl. Dream Doll, another flop. Koi Fish, floppity flop. And now Jesy Nelson. The flops are getting knocked up because that career is not going anywhere. So the next thing to do is get pregnant and get some clout. So congratulations to Jesy Nelson. You might as well, because Republic shelved you. I got that tea on Patreon. And there's nothing that could really save your career. You wanted to be Britney. You can't be Britney. Tate Murray has taken that spot. And so congratulations. Now moving on to Ally and AJ. Okay. They revealed on Call Her Daddy that they were rejected by a label for being too old. Now, if you guys remember, Ally and AJ, they was popping at one moment in time on Disney. Unfortunately, they have gotten shelved and blackballed by the industry after not doing certain rituals that, we can't really discuss here on YouTube. But unfortunately, if you don't sleep with certain executives, you don't give up certain people, you get the boot. Now, Ally and AJ said, we're not in our 20s anymore, which we got reminded by an executive. We went to have a label meeting and the note was like, we love the record. We think is amazing, but we're not here to break women in their 30s. We're here to break pop stars in their 20s. I'm 35. She's 33. We're still young as hell. Well, young as hell. Well, on the greater scheme of things, yeah, you're young. But I wouldn't say young as hell, okay? No shade. But Ally and AJ got to realize that when you get 35, that's when the industry start pushing a lot of women out, okay? For instance, Nicki Minaj, the hate train started when she was 35, okay? Pink no longer gets a push because she over 35. I think the only woman that's still getting a push that's in their mid-30s is the chart-obsessed racist, okay? Everybody else don't get a major push when they get that age, especially music. Now, acting-wise, you can still get your coins, but in music, they're always gonna go after the young girls and push the younger girls, even if they can't sell as much as the older icons like the Nickis and the Queen Bees, because at the end of the day, they're easier to control. You can't control a Beyonce and a Nicki Minaj, okay? Camel Face can control Queen Bee, but not anybody else. These girls in their 20s, they're sleeping with executives, Okay? They're getting ran through. Do you want to get ran through in your mid-30s, Allie and AJ? Probably not. You not want to do that. But these younger girls, they're getting ran through. That's why they getting the payola package and the number ones, because they're doing the rituals, which y'all haven't done in a long time. Okay? So that's why y'all not getting no push. The girls in the 20s can be manipulated. They're going to do exactly what these executives tell them to do. They're doing all the rituals, and y'all have not done a single one in a long time. So I think what y'all should do is just go into acting. You might have some longevity and get some roles in acting. You guys can play, like a sister or a stepmom in a movie on Lifetime or something. And, maybe do producing. Okay, maybe y'all can produce for like a Sabrina Carpenter or Olivia Rodrigo, the girls that are actually getting a push. Or maybe you guys can do a cooking show. Can y'all cook? Y'all should do a cooking show like Meghan Markle's doing on Netflix, okay? That's your lane. Maybe do a Christmas album. Okay, but y'all not gonna get no push, okay? That ship has sailed. Now, speaking of one of the princesses of pop, the girls that are getting a push, the chart-obsessed racist replacement, Olivia Rodrigo, is expected to release her third studio album this year. It is rumored to be named Kiss. Yes! Oh my goodness! This is exactly what we want. But if I was you, Olivia, I would hide your release date because the chart-obsessed racist is probably going to sabotage. She did that to Charlie XCX. She sabotaged Charlie XCX. She sabotaged Billy. So she coming after you. Okay? So if I was you, I would maybe do a surprise drop or keep it hush-hush because the evil blonde Grinch is coming to snatch your number one spot. Okay? And even though you blocked me on Instagram, I'm still Team Olivia over the evil blonde Grinch, okay? Because I respect hard work. So, Olivia, I would keep this under wraps. Don't tell nobody nothing. Make everybody sign NDAs because the evil blonde Grinch is coming to sabotage. Now, moving on from that, it has been reported that TikTok is closer to getting banned, okay? As we know, they're planning to ban TikTok on January 19th. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I didn't really use TikTok like that, to be quite honest. So it's not really going to affect me any way, shape, or form. But a lot of different artists will be affected by this. Especially the TikTok artist. Quayfish, her career is already over. It's been dead and gone for Quayfish. Megan Thee Stallion, I think she definitely going to take a hit without TikTok. Cardi B, she definitely going to be taking a hit a little bit with TikTok. I don't think it's going to be a severe hit with Cardi B because she barely put out music. But I definitely feel like, she tried to get a TikTok hit with Bozos. I remember that. That song she had with Megan Thee Stallion. And then also, I feel like WAP was kind of TikTok-ish. In a sense, I feel like that was kind of TikTok-ish. So at the end of the day, I feel like Cardi B, Megan, Quayfish, I think Sabrina Carpenter will be affected because Espresso was definitely a TikTok record. Ice Spice and Sexy Red is done for you. Good luck to these artists that are gonna have to actually use their talent to sell records instead of popping they coochie in front of a camera and twerking to a beat with ABC lyrics. So it's going to be very interesting what's about to happen, okay? But even if they ban TikTok, I think that they're just going to make a newer version that is an American-made version TikTok, not in China. That's their main issue that allegedly is a security risk, but all apps are a security risk. That's not even the real reason why they're banning it. That's just what they want to tell the public. But either way, somebody's just going to make a copycat version of TikTok. Vine came out first, but then they made Snapchat, okay? They always just make copycat apps, if they're trying to get rid of an app or if an app is flopping, then they shut that one down and make a new one. They did it with Threads, okay? Threads is just a copycat version of Twitter X. And so at the end of the day, everybody just copies each other. Nothing original. Now, moving on from that, fans want Doja Cat to save Tyla's career, okay? So Tyla's Push to Start currently has went up 10 spots at number 2 on the Billboard bubbling under Hot 100 chart. We'll see if it increases, next week. But with that being said, fans are hoping that Tyla could get Doja Cat on the remix so that way it can move up on the charts. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like that ship has sailed. Tyla took too damn long. I mean, to be quite honest, they didn't really push the record. I don't feel like they pushed it, in my opinion. She should have been doing more performances of the song. Putting out the music video was nice, but clearly she's not getting any radio player payola, because then it would be way up on the charts instead of on the bubbling under chart. But I just feel like, she dropped the ball. Okay, so I don't think Doja Cat needs to help Tyla. Okay, she should have done that months ago. When she dropped the video, she should have dropped the remix too at the same damn time. Okay, to be quite honest. So, I can pass on that. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. Have a great day.